Hey everybody, it's time for Cheap Eats. I'm Ralph.
And I'm Steve.
And boy, do we have a great day for you. Where do we start?
We're gonna go to Homeboy Industries at Homegirl Cafe and Bakery, which they have a huge amount of large portions of great products.
Oh, you bet they do. And then Guisados for tacos.
Ooh.
Oh, for lunch. And then we're gonna end up at Pizzanista for
Pizza.
pizza.
I'm hungry, let's go.
Okay, everybody, we are at Homeboy Industries and we're gonna go inside Homegirl Cafe. We're right at Alameda and Bruno.
You know, the amazing part of this thing is that they have huge portions of great breakfasts, breads and cakes and pies,
God, yeah.
and it's all made here. Let's go see it.
Let's do it. Well, we are here with Allison. We're at Homeboy. And how did you get here?
I've known Father Greg pretty much my whole life. Our families grew up together here in Los Angeles.
Tell us, what is Homeboy? What is it?
We refer to ourselves as the largest gang intervention, prevention, and re-entry program in the world. We have an 18-month training program, so right now we have 220 folks that are going through that program.
220
folks. But really the most important part of that is work on themselves.
Yes.
So we have case management, we have mental health, we have tattoo removal, job development through our workforce development department. And so part of the program is work and training, but I think the most important part of the program is the work on themselves.
Tell us about the food part of this.
So a lot of the social enterprises surround their food enterprises. So we have the diner at LA City Hall. We're in 6 or 7 farmers markets locally. We're sitting here right now in Homegirl Cafe. The bakery is in the back, so they baked just this morning your blueberry muffin.
It was still warm. There's more than just the bakery.
I think breakfast is absolutely stellar here. We have amazing chilaquiles and mijas and sort of more traditional plates with Latin Mexican flavor, and then there's a little sort of homegirl flair there.
Well, I understand Steve's the baker. I think we should go check on him and see what he's doing before he breaks things.
So we're gonna do some of this bread stuff. You deliver thousands and thousands of these rolls all over Southern California. And what's in the bread?
Oats and top.
Okay, so it's gonna be oats, white flour,
wheat flour,
sugar,
sugar, salt, yeast, water, egg.
I wanna tell you something. This dough is going for one big ride. So how many pounds did we break this down to?
Yes, and this one, the sourdough, is 42 pounds.
42 pounds.
42 pounds.
Okay, so this has already been
Yeah.
kneaded, and that machine does that.
Yes.
And then we're gonna put it in here.
In here, and you see.
And how many loaves are we gonna cut out of this?
20.
20 loaves, all done in 1 second. It's done. Whoa.
Right now we're gonna do sandwich bread. So this one is already set. So we get it going. Throw one in there.
I'm not throwing like the Dodgers. Oh wow. So
It's not already shaped.
it's already shaped and rised. Wow. Normally my baking's done by hand. This is all machine done. Oh wow. It's got a good texture to it. This is the mix of the flour, the wheat, the sugar, the yeast, and then it goes through all the processes that would take you through. No waste, it all becomes great buns and breads. Couldn't beat that. It's Homeboy made.
Well, everybody, I am ready to have my chilaquiles, which is tortilla and crema fresca and cheese and red onion and potatoes, black beans. Let's go.
And I've got the scrambled giant. It's got scrambled eggs, vegetables in it. It's got beans and the Homeboy potatoes, homegirl potatoes here with the chips. And then for fun, you get to have a little bit of the strawberry cheesecake part.
Well, how about some coffee cake? This is legendary, world-renowned.
Cream cheese just gets on both sides of your mouth. And then you get the part, the little tarty part from the strawberries. It's really got a great taste to it.
The sugar is consistent. This is, if you like coffee cake, this is fantastic.
And then I'm going to take some of the Angela Potion,
Cheers.
which is mint and spinach.
And orange juice.
The Angela Potion is amazing. The mint brings you up, and then the spinach just lays you down.
Well, here we are at St. Louis and Cesar Chavez.
Which used to be known as Brooklyn Avenue.
Used to be, and we're at Guisados. And you know why?
Tacos, tacos, tacos,
The best,
tacos.
the best on the planet, for sure.
Let's go in and try some.
Let's go.
I am with Armando, the owner of Guisados. So tell us about, how did you get into the food
Oh, I
business?
just got into it. When they say you have nothing to lose, I literally had nothing to lose when I started. I had a lot of people supporting me emotionally and believed in me. And I had a partner at the time, Ricardo Diaz, who was an amazing chef. So he kind of taught me and he kind of felt confident, guiding me. But I had that sazon from my mom. You know, I just happened to have her taste buds.
Armando, what does guisado mean?
This is a guiso.
Guisado.
Several guisados. So a guiso is a stew or a braise. A beef stew, a stir fry would be a guiso. And I serve them on a handmade corn tortilla.
According to some of the ratings, you're one of the top restaurants in Southern California.
I'm really happy and blessed with what I do. I love what I do.
What's in this one?
This is gonna be our bistec en salsa roja. So we have the vegetables stewing. We will add the browned meat, and then it'll simmer together for about an hour.
Ooh, let's go down here.
So the meat has already been added to these vegetables. So this is in its simmering stage. After it simmers for its amount of time, it cools, we refrigerate it, and it's served the next day. 'Cause my mom always taught me a stew is always better the next day. So that's time to marry.
All fresh, everything's fresh.
Everything is fresh. However, what we cook today will be served tomorrow.
That's because when it sits in its juices,
Right.
it always gets a better flavor.
It marries, right.
And the tortillas are all handmade.
Tortillas are all handmade to order. So when you order them, she presses the tortillas.
What's in the tortilla?
It's just ground corn is all it is.
You know what I think we should do? We should go into the restaurant itself and taste some of this.
Let's go. So this is where we grind the corn for the tortillas.
Okay.
So we take dry corn, it seeps. It doesn't boil, it just gets to a certain temperature and then it steeps there for a couple hours.
Okay.
This has been cooled. It naturally cools overnight. Now they rinse it. They rinse it because it's got skin on it. So this has been washed and peeled.
Oh, look at that.
This is ready to go into the hopper.
That looks totally different.
Yeah. You can eat it. It's just
good.
corn.
Yeah.
So it goes from that into the hopper. So it goes between the two rocks. It grinds it up
Right?
and spits out masa.
Okay. Corn here,
Corn here.
and then masa.
Now it's masa.
Like dough.
Yeah. They form it, put it on the griddle,
Yep.
cooks to a tortilla.
Well, we're in the kitchen. I'm dazzled by what's going on here. Tell me what's happening.
This is where we assemble the tacos. So let me show you this here. This is our original sampler, okay? Each one comes topped differently. One, I try to make the flavors work well. Plus two, if you don't know what you just had, but you can describe it to me, I can tell you what it was.
Yep.
So it serves both purposes.
That makes sense.
So that's our original sampler. It comes with 2 chicken, 2 pork, and 2 beef.
You know, I have in front of me the lingua mole, which is tongue with a mole sauce on it. And it is unbelievably delicious.
I just took a bite of the seafood taco. There's a little spice in there, and the crema. It's rich and delicious. So many flavors coming together. And the pork chop chili sauce. Oh man, it's got 3 or 4 or 5 different flavors all coming together. Pork chop is perfect. And the sauce here. And you know, the tortillas were made like 5 minutes ago from corn that was ground an hour ago. You can't get any fresher or better than that.
I have the squash taco, which has the corn in it, the sweet vegetables with it, and it goes down. It's a vegetarian delight. Here you go.
Cheers. Okay, everybody, we are at Pizzanista on 7th Street in the Arts District.
You know, the pizza's supposed to be unbelievable. They've got veggie pizzas. They've got the cardiac pizzas.
He means meat pizzas.
Let's go in there, try some of it, and see what happens.
Let's go. Hey, everybody, I'm here with Price, who owns Pizzanista.
Hi, everyone.
Where did this idea come from?
I've lived in this neighborhood for 14 years, and essentially there was nowhere to eat when I moved down here. This entire block was basically abandoned.
I can visualize emaciated people wandering around looking for food.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially we filled the void, and we had been traveling and, as mentioned, eating a lot of pizza. Spent a good amount of time in New York, where we were eating lots of pizza by the slice, and asking ourselves the question, why isn't there any good pizza by the slice in Los Angeles?
Yes.
So we figured we would create it.
What kind of pizzas do you have?
We like to call it New York style pizza meets California fresh ingredients. So we have a thin crust pizza. We do an 18-inch. We do pizza by the slice. What's amazing is our location is in very close proximity to all of the most incredible produce markets in the country.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Other than pizza, what do people order?
Salads.
What do you got?
Salads are kind of like the secret sleeper item, which are really fantastic.
I like Sundays here when they have mac and cheese pizza because that's the best on the planet.
Patrick, so you're the manager here.
Yeah.
So what are we making?
This is our sourdough crust. It's a 50-50 blend of a high gluten and all-purpose flour.
And salt?
Yep, salt, water, yeast, and sourdough.
And how long do you mix it?
We mix it for 12 minutes, and then we batch ferment it in these containers for 24 hours.
This is more like a New York kind of pizza.
Yeah,
A New York pizza in East Los Angeles.
the Arts District.
Gotta raise the rent, we're in the Arts District.
So this is our batch fermented dough. It's been fermented for 24 hours. So sourdough. And we're just going to take it out of the bin.
You're gonna chuck them.
I'm gonna chunk them up.
So you're gonna make about 20
This should be 20 balls, yeah.
20 balls. Okay.
20 26-ounce dough balls.
Okay, so that's a 5 ounce or 2.5 ounces?
Well, we need to weigh them out.
Okay, we're gonna weigh them out.
Yeah.
All right. How much dough in each pizza?
So it's a 26-ounce dough ball
Okay.
in each pie. There we go. When I first started here, I started as the dough guy,
The dough man.
and I did this for about 3 years.
So what are you doing? You made it a ball.
I made it a ball.
Okay. Now we go
And
from
then
there.
that's gonna proof for 2 hours, and then we're gonna stretch it out into a delicious 18-inch pizza.
And what's the most favorite pizza you got?
My personal favorite is the veggie. But
what's-
our most popular, I'd say, is the meat Jesus.
And what's in that?
Bacon, sausage, and pepperoni.
Oh my God! This is the finest part of the day. We get to eat the stuff we love.
We sure
I
do.
have got the vegetarian pizza, which has got tomatoes, onions, bell pepper, peppers, avocado.
I have meat Jesus, so I got bacon, I got sausage, I got pepperoni. And man, is that good.
Skinny pizza. The cheese is just all the way through it. The vegetables blend together like a golden salad. It's a feast. Yours look like a heart attack. Mine looks like a great time.
Oh no, this is a carousel of spices. Look at this thing. And the crust is perfect.
And the olive, and the olive oil. And the spinach. It's been a great day today.
It is. Cheers. Look at all the pepperoni, I need some water.